Hello everybody, 11 grams here. We are going to do today part 2 of production. Once again, if you didn't watch my part 1, this is not a guide, this is not a how-to, this is not anything. I'm just playing around with production. I placed a bunch of plants and I just want to see how they all work together. In the first episode, I wanted to see how you could tell what each plant takes, how everything works that way. So let's just start having some fun. I got myself a tractor and a trailer here, and we're gonna go see. Actually, let's start off by going into our construction here. Should we do bakery? I want to do something easy. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to bakery first. Ooh, I don't want to build. Let's go find the bakery first. Where is our bakery? I'm going to assume it would be the first one I put down, and the first one I would have put down would have been over here. And ta-da! We have a bakery. Okay. Let's shut that up. Shut that off. Alright, so that is where we would put our stuff in. Let's, there we are. Front of the bakery. I guess I could have just went to any of them and figured out which one I wanted to do. So, let's start by... If we make bread, so no. I want to make a cake. I want to produce cake. So, for cake, of course, I'm going to need milk. And I didn't buy a tractor for that, so, or a trailer for that. Milk. This will produce flour. Flour is needed to make bread. There we go. Okay, let's go to the grain mill. We're going to make flour. And we're going to just distribute it, and hopefully it distributes to bread factory. That is the first thing we are going to check. So, grain mill, I'm going to assume is one of these guys over here. Dairy. Grain mill. Okay. Let's get in our tractor. Hello. Hello. I think I just ran a deer over. Alright. Grain mill. We want to fill vehicle with... I don't really care what. Any grain will do. Interesting. Not sure if that's a glitch or not. But as long as it works, that's all I care about. That is so weird. I do not know why. It looks like that. So I want to put my wheat in... it fixed itself. I think I know why it did that. I was playing around with the trailer before, and I had the belt on, so it probably just glitched for that reason. Okay, so let's go back to our bakery, just because. I can run everything from here. Let's shut that off so we don't have unnecessary noise. Okay, so we want to activate bread, and then we want to activate wheat flour. And now I want to see what happens if we speed up time, I don't know, a ton? Let's go a whole day. And now let's go back into here. And we are storing bread because we have flour that we are getting from here. Perfect. So essentially, that would be how that works. Easy peasy. So it's storing it, which means it's dropping it over here, in which I can then come pick it up. It's too heavy to pick up. Now, this is the thing I wish that production had. So, if I go over to bread and I change output mode, I can distribute bread as well. I don't know where I'm going to distribute that to. I can sell it if I want to sell it, so it won't store it. It'll just automatically sell it for me at whatever the price is, I believe. But any of these things don't tell me what I can use it for, if that makes any sense. Now, I have all my production factories down here, so I can probably go through different things to see if any of them require, let's say, bread for anything, which I doubt they would. And it doesn't look like it, and I'm pretty sure I have every factory down that I could place, I believe. So, where would I distribute the bread to if I set that to distributing? Where would it go? That is my question, and that is the stuff that I don't understand when it comes to this game, and if there's an easier way to figure it out. Because personally, I don't want to have a cheat sheet in front of me while I'm playing. I should be able to walk up to something in the game and it should tell me all of its uses, I think. Not a complaint. I mean, it is what it is. But I think that would be a better way to work production. I don't know. If there's something I'm missing, please tell me. But like, it should tell me where it's distributing to, what I can distribute it to, if I own the factories, if I don't own the factories. There should be a little more detail, I think, somehow within this. I mean, they can put it all within this somehow. Bread distributes to, like, right under here. They could put, so I have bread and bread. They could put, you can either sell it or distribute it to this factory and this factory and this factory because you can use it for that, or vice versa, right? I feel like they could do that somehow. There's lots of space in here they could work with it, and there's no reason why they can't make a scroll menu either. So yeah, production I think personally needs a little work. I don't think it's the easiest to work with because of that. You know, I'm playing a game. I want it to be, I don't want it to be work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets into being work when you have to figure out whatever factor you need to do this or that. I don't know, so that's my, I guess one thing on production. I guess this video is not going to have to be too long because I can figure everything out with one factory. This was more for me, so, but if I go back in here, if you guys do need a little help with it, we're restoring bread now. So I can click on bread here in the bakery, and I can go down here to change output mode, and I can set it to selling, and then it won't store it in the back anymore. I don't have to worry about it. It will just sell it. Don't quote me on this. I really don't know, and I did not look it up. I'm going to assume it sells it at whatever the price is at that point in time when it gets full. Whatever the price is at, whether it's low, high, or I don't know if it sells it just at a median price or not. That would be my guess. It does cost money to run a production factory. Not that much, but it does cost money to run one. Distributing, once again, if you put it to distribute, it's gonna send it to, my guess is, and I know for sure, it sends it to whatever factories you own. If you don't own, let's say we have the grain mill and we put flour in here like we did and we set it to distribute, but we don't own a bakery or anything that takes flour, I'm not too sure what it does at that point in time. I guess let's just do this then. Construction. And is this the bakery? And let's sell the bakery. Yeah, I do. I want to sell it. Okay. Does anything else here? Where's the grain mill? Grain mill, grain mill, grain mill. I don't know why I had to go to the grain mill, but we're here now, so where is my little right there. Alright, what else on this map takes flour? That doesn't. That doesn't. Nothing here should. Nothing there should. Cereal does not take flour. None of this stuff should take flour. Raisins shouldn't. Oh, I have 2 bakeries. So we're going to have to sell that bakery. I thought I saw somewhere else on my thing that took flour, so I have another bakery. Man, that's so loud. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I don't know where our other bakery is. So we're gonna go find it this way. TMR factory. I know that's not a bakery. It's a dairy. Timber time. Could be the other bakery right here. Yeah, sure is. So. Okay. So, we have nothing else here that takes all these factories are so loud. I want to go somewhere quieter. I mean, I guess when we go in it, we can't hear it, so. Alright. So we are now distributing flour at our grain mill. But where would it be sending it to? Because we don't need flour anywhere else. So, still distributing. It didn't give me the option not to. We are going to fast forward. Let's go a whole day. And there we go. Let's go back into our bakery. It just stores it from the looks of it because it has nowhere to send it. Okay, so that's what it would do. So it has nowhere to send it, so it's just going to, it looks like, store it until we have somewhere to send it. So that would be the proper way to set up your factories, is to distribute everything to the final product, because it wouldn't make much sense to go pick it up and drive it there. Um, you would only want to handle your final product to make things easier, unless you want to have your own little company for deliveries. I guess, I don't know. You wouldn't make any money off yourself, so yeah, just set everything up to distribute to your final product, which would be okay. That makes things easier in the sense of you don't have to move everything around, but you would still have to make sure you have the proper factory zone and you're growing the proper crop, or making the proper product like milk for a dairy or something like that. You'd have to have sheep. And then you would distribute your fabric to clothes, would be your final product. Correct. I'm not. It's loud when you get out of there. I'm not going to go into the numbers aspect of it too much. I'm gonna look real quick right now, just to see with you guys. I would assume and I would hope that final product sells for more than one of the middle products. I don't know if that's going to be the case. It should be the case, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. So, let's take a look now at that. So, let's take clothes. So, clothes, we're going to need wool. So, wool is right here. Wool sells for $2,000 per 1,000 liters. I'm assuming that's how this all works. I'm pretty sure. I'm having a brain fart right now. But yes, it should be $2,000 per 1,000 liters. Okay. That's pretty good. So wool, you then turn into fabric. Wow, fabric sells for 7,000. Okay, remind me. We got to go look at how many fabric we get per wool. So then clothes sell for 19,000 per 1,000 liters. Wow. That looks like a profitable business to me. That looks like a very profitable business to me. If, now, how do we get into... You know what I don't know how to do? I mean, I think I know how to do it, I just can't remember. Can't I get right into my production? Yeah, I can. Alright, production chains. For every fabric wool, oh, you can make cotton wool too. For every 5 cotton wool, you get 3 fabric. For every 2 wool, you get 1 fabric. So you get more out of cotton. But sheep might be cheaper and easier to do than cotton. Okay, that's not what I sold all my bakeries. Oh wait, that's not what I'm looking at anyway. So wool, just wool itself. Oh yeah, that's what I want. So every 2 you get 1. So that was selling for 2 grand, and that was selling for what, 7 or 8. So you half that, you get 30. Okay, so that's still more profitable to sell fabric wool over wool. Okay, so now we get 1. Okay. So we're close. So for every 2 of those, you get 1 of these. So half it again. Yeah, so close would be, yeah, okay, so it's still, obviously you don't get 1 for 1. Everything gets halved, but clothing, it looks like end product still more profitable. I'm just doing the math in my head, and I don't even know if I did that right, but I'm pretty sure you just half it. It would make sense. At the end of the day, clothes should be more profitable. Okay, perfect. So, production looks like it is profitable. You have to own the stuff. Okay, and I see how it works. I think we did a good walkthrough on this. There are things I don't like about production. I wish before you bought the stuff, before you placed it, it told you what you needed for each to make each. I'm gonna keep this map here as a guide. So if I ever don't know, I can just go back and reference here before I buy something or place something, and then realize that, oops, I need to grow this product to do this, and I don't want to grow this product. Like chocolate or something like that. I don't want to do sugarcane, so I'll probably never, ever, ever touch a chocolate factory for production. I'm very interested in the wool and clothing aspect. That looked very, very intriguing to me. I'm gonna go check out something else too that's probably gonna help me on my series, my Erlingrat series. But I forget what I was gonna say. I forget what I was gonna say. I want to check out. Oh yes. In the first episode, I mentioned about a mod for Production Factory that I had added. That added a bunch of production factories, but I also said I wasn't sure because I didn't really read the description, and I was definitely wrong. It just gave you the option to place more production factories on your map. It didn't give you more or any other production factories. It just gave you the option to add, I think, another 64 or something placeables, so you weren't capped at the game amount. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do before I end this is go into my production here again. And I have cows that I'm working with on my other series, and I have a field. And I was going to buy the cheese factory possibly instead of and sell the chocolate one and buy the cheese one. That was one of my ideas. But I don't know if I should do that or maybe buy dairy. Because butter needs milk, cheese needs milk, and chocolate I won't touch because it needs sugar. But butter, I'm assuming, can be used to make something at the bakery. I don't know if butter's used for anything else. Doesn't look like it. So, and then the bakery would give me cakes. But cakes, then I would need strawberries, which I have. Let's put down a bakery really quick. Put you back there, my friend. And now we should have our bakery back, wherever it be, right here. Cake. I would need butter, I would need eggs, you need sugar for cake too. And produce sugar, I need sugar cane, right? Sugar beet. I don't know if I want to do sugar beet either. The sugar beet, you need your own. I don't know if I've ever worked with sugar beet. Sugar beet, sugar beet, sugar cane. Yeah, beet technology. Yeah, you do. I did. So I don't think the cheese factory would be worth it for me either. Maybe. Cheese is gonna get me 3. Milk is gonna give me 2 cheese. Milk sells for around 2,000. And cheese sells for around 5,000. I don't know. It might be worth it. Butter sells for the same price as that. And I don't think cheese is used anywhere else. Okay. Gives me a little idea of what I may end up doing on my Erlingrat series. So, I know this wasn't a guide or a how-to, but if this helped you out at all, it helped me out, I think, a lot. Please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and leave me comments, guys. Anything you want me to do, anything I could have missed or could be doing with production. I know I didn't really look at biogas in this, but I may do another video just on biogas. I don't know. But just playing around. No guides, no how-tos. Because I got to learn some of this stuff too. And I'd rather learn it with you guys than doing a how-to or a guide. So, yeah. I will probably have an Erlingrat episode coming out either today or tomorrow as well. So, thanks for watching. Once again, 11 grams here. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.